Picture this. You are presented with a choice. You can instantly get 1 million in cash for pressing a button, or you can get 10 million in cash after finishing a grueling 3-year long job. Most people would take the instant reward as opposed to working towards 10 times more money. Why though? Because our brains are wired to crave immediate gratification. This is the same principle that makes Cookie Clicker so addictive. A simple click gives you instant feedback, a cookie, a satisfying sound, and a growing number. It's harmless at first, but before you know it, you're caught in a loop, upgrading, clicking, and optimizing, all while your brain's reward center is hijacked. My name is Critical Snipes, and I make mini analysis videos on video games, and I recently decided to try Cookie Clicker because I was bored, and I quickly realized how addictive it can actually be. I wanted to discuss why such a simplistic and seemingly mindless game is actually so incredibly genius with its design. So smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this one and want more analysis videos. Now, just before we get into this, am I actually addicted to it? Well, not really, but the last few days I have found myself playing it for quite a bit longer than I would have anticipated. So let's dig a little deeper into why that is. Let's go back to that first choice we had at the start of the video. Why do people choose the instant reward? It's because of something called instant gratification. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure right away. We'd rather have a small reward now than wait for a larger one in the future. This is exactly what Cookie Clicker taps into. Every click gives you immediate results, cookies, upgrades, and progress. This creates a constant loop of action and reward. The more you click, the more that you're rewarded, and the more you want to click. It's like feeding a psychological addiction to that sweet dopamine rush. But it's not just about the instant gratification. Cookie Clicker masterfully blends in progression. As you get more cookies, you unlock new upgrades, buildings, and achievements. It gives you the sense of constant progress. Even though it's a very simple mechanic, the game hides the complex psychological effect of progress. This taps into something called the dopamine feedback loop, where the anticipation of reward, rather than the reward itself, becomes what drives you. Every new upgrade or achievement is a step towards something bigger. The cycle repeats, and suddenly a lot of time has passed without you even realizing it. What really ramps up the addictiveness, though, is the variable reward system. In games like Cookie Clicker, you can't always predict when you'll hit the next milestone. Sometimes you get an upgrade right away, other times it takes a bit longer. This unpredictability is exactly what keeps you coming back. It triggers your brain's reward system in the same way slot machines do, which is ultimately why you can't help but keep clicking even when you know it's ultimately pointless. Another reason Cookie Clicker is so addictive is its low barrier to entry. You don't need any prior knowledge to play, and it's as simple as clicking. It's easy to pick up for anyone, and this simplicity creates a situation where you don't feel overwhelmed or stressed by complex mechanics. The game feels like you're just wasting time, when in reality, it's designed to hijack your attention in the most subtle way. There is one last thing that keeps you hooked: the illusion of control. As you progress, you're given more ways to optimize your cookie production. It feels like you're making decisions and improving efficiency, even though it's all happening on autopilot. This feeling of control, where you're constantly improving, even when it's trivial, makes the game feel rewarding. Your brain thinks it's in charge, when in reality, you're just clicking a button. So, despite its simple premise, Cookie Clicker taps into core psychological principles that keep players engaged far longer than they expect. From instant gratification to progression, variable rewards, and the illusion of control, every element is designed to keep you hooked. It's a genius design that proves how the most basic concepts can be turned into something dangerously addictive. So next time you find yourself clicking away, remember, it's not just a game, it's a masterclass in psychology. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this analysis. And if you have any ideas for future analysis videos, let me know in the comments down below. I got tons of ideas myself, but I'd love to hear from you guys too. So with all that being said, Critical Snipes is out.